Welcome to Timberwolf TV,
where we make lemonade out of lemons.
Thank you, Mrs. Beck's class, for that awesome introduction. This is fun. I can't wait to see which class requests to be next. Last week, I only had one class asked to announce and introduce Timberwolf TV, so hopefully we have more this week. So, what a great week it has been. Just another great week. Nothing exciting to report yet. We have one more week until spring break. So next week is our week before spring break. I do have to say, the one thing that was special about this week is that it was daylight savings time, and it progressively got harder to wake up during the week, and for every member in my family, quite frankly. But I'm hoping for some rest this weekend, and we'll all be ready to go next week. Speaking of spring break, I'm going to put out my plea. We have all of our classes here on campus right now. Everyone is going strong. And that was we had to recover from all the holidays and all the traveling and all the exposures. Well, we're going to have spring break, and I'm just requesting that you please be careful. We're still need to be careful. We need to watch out who we're hanging out with. We need to wear masks. And I want to keep everybody in school, especially because it's the end of the year, and try to keep everybody going for the rest of the year. So please just be mindful of where you're going and what you're doing. But I also want you to relax and have fun. I have a teaser. Okay, I have been mentioning this readathon that we're going to do. It is going to happen when we get back from break. I'm going to send home information, and I'm going to talk a lot about it in the blog next week. But next Friday, I'm going to send home the information, and in that information is a way to get started on the readathon during spring break. And if you do that little task, it's going to get you some raffle tickets. We're going to get raffle tickets for different things during the readathon. Lots of really cool prizes. The book fair is after spring break, so we're going to get gift certificates to the book fair. We're going to get gift cards to Amazon. We're going to get Stone Ridge gear. And then there's this one really big prize that we're all going to work for if we can hit our goal. Do you remember the Jogathon last year? There was this one prize that everybody really wanted to get, but we did not get there. I'm going to give you a hint. It has to do with me, a wall, and something sticky. Just going to leave that right there. So see if you can figure out what that is. Our readathon is going to be so fun, so awesome. Prizes all the time. When I come to the classes in the morning, instead of giving out prizes for character traits, I'm going to be giving out prizes for readathon. Okay, so get ready. Well, last week I gave you a challenge inspired by Landon and Chelsea Conway. And so it was to make lemonade and share it with someone special or a neighbor, and many of you did that. Thank you for doing that. I bet you had fun, and I bet it felt really good to do that. So let's watch those videos now, or see the pictures.
All right, what are we doing?
We're making lemonade out of lemons. And I'm making this for my mom when she gets home from work. So the first thing you're going to want to do is take a little bit of lemon and stick it in your lemon squeezer. And take your cup and put the lemon over your cup. Now that we have our lemon inside of our cup, we're going to want to take a little bit of some sugar, and then you're going to want to technically just take 2 little teaspoons of sugar. So now you're going to want to mix all of this sugar in, and make sure you get all of it nicely mixed in.
Okay, what do you do next?
So now when you're done adding all of this in, you want to add your water into your mixture.
What about room for ice?
And then add some some ice. I'm gonna add some crushed ice. And then when you're done, you're gonna wanna go over and mix the water in.
All right.
And then you have lemonade ready for your person. So my mom just got back from a hard day of work, so I decided to give her some lemonade. Let's go give it to her.
Okay.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
I made you a glass of lemonade out of lemons.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Way to make lemonade out of lemons.
Yeah. Bye, Mrs. Brooks.
Hi, Miss Brooks. We're gonna surprise my neighbor, Miss Penny, with lemonade. Some lemonade for you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you again for doing that and sharing those. I loved seeing them and I love sharing them with all of you. Now that also inspired me to come up with our challenges. I'm gonna have to get creative, but we here at Stone Ridge are gonna focus on spreading kindness in different ways until the end of the year, and that's gonna be my challenge for you. And I'll give you a specific thing to do. So this week, what I would like you to do is write a letter to someone and either thank them for something or just say hi or draw them a picture. And what comes to mind for me is like my grandfather, he lives in Wisconsin and we send him cards and pictures and he loves it. It just makes his day. So I think of maybe a family member that doesn't live close, you don't get to see him often, send him a little note and just say hi, draw him a picture. Or maybe you're thankful for your teacher, write them a letter and just tell them how much you thank them. And I want you to either, like, you can take a picture of you writing the letter, you can take a picture of the letters, take a picture, putting them in the mailbox, whatever you want. But that's how I want to spread kindness this week, and I want to see you do it. And I'd like to see more videos of you doing that, okay? So there's our challenge. And next week I'll come up with something else, okay? We focused on, so our character trait this week was flexibility. And that was tough for teachers to pick who were the most flexible because, quite frankly, all of you are very flexible about going with the flow, changes that happen. You guys just can adapt and adjust and no big deal. We have a different character trait next week, and it's empathy. So empathy is really, if you see that someone else is upset, you go over and you truly feel that they're upset too, and you kind of support them and help them and help them get through it. So I think you're probably gonna have a discussion about that in your classes, but your teachers are gonna be looking for people who are showing empathy. It's a very great character trait to have. And then, we have to do Spirit Day, right? And do you remember what I told you I think it was last week I told you, we're gonna start alternating. So this week was opposite day, and you guys did a really great job of dressing like your teachers. Like some of the things you picked up were awesome. And I think that our teachers mostly focused on casual gear that you guys wear. I'm telling you, any chance I get to dress casual, I'm on it. So, but next week is going to be Stone Ridge gear again. Okay. So next week, Friday before spring break, wear your Stone Ridge gear, and then we'll come up with something fun the week when we get back. Okay. So I think that's all I have for you. Happy Friday. Thank you for watching Timberwolf TV, where we make lemonade out of lemons.